is an elephant.
Hey guys, so today is Sunday and yesterday I spent all day sewing. So I intended to like just have a weekend vlog of sewing and then have a book that I'm reading. But I didn't pick up any book, and for the first time ever I started and completed a sewing project in a day. Never done that before. I've always like partially did one, stop, come back, maybe take a 2 weeks just to finish one project. But no, I was very ambitious yesterday, and it just I was tired afterwards, and then the cleanup process because my carpet was just filled with threads and everything. So I'm going to show you what I make. And the thing is, give you like an idea of what it was supposed to be. So I was supposed to do this outfit. Now I told you guys I didn't like the split, so that was going to be a full pants. I was not going to do that, and I wanted it long sleeve, so I modified that. And then here in the front, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little peekaboo in the hair. I decided to keep it all the way open, so I modified the top, and the pants are pretty much the same as, like I said, without the split. So let me give you a look at what I have. So the pants is done. So this is the pants, and it came out really good. It has pockets, so I did show you a glimpse of me wearing it. And I'm going to do a full length picture of the entire outfit on sometimes in a few days when the weather is good and I can dress it up and take a picture so you can see what it looks like on me. But when you have a mannequin, you can get a very good visual. And then on the mannequin is the top. So I'm gonna back this up a little so you can see the outfit. All right. So this is the top, and again I told you I kept the split open. I kept the top open. It is a softer material, so I'm hoping that it can stay up without me having to constantly fix it. I tried it on, but I didn't try it on with the belt because I made the belt. That was the last thing I made, and once I put it on I was like, I don't need to put it on again. You can see the sleeve, long sleeve with the balloon arms, and I think that's just better. Plus for the weather, I mean, it's not if it was warm weather, I would just stick to the short, So I was glad I had enough fabric to do the long sleeve. And you can see the back, and I just need to iron it so that this can stay flat. But I haven't ironed it, give it like a proper iron. I iron certain part when you sew, but the whole outfit needs proper ironing. On me, the boob area, I think I could have used another inch. I think it depends, I guess, also on the bra that I wear. But other than that, it fits just like how it fits on the mannequin. So I'm so glad to have this mannequin so I can get a better view of everything. So yeah, so I'm going to roll this out of the way and let's talk about other plants. And like I said, I will do the whole get up. I will, the plan is to take some pictures outside in it, so you can get to see the full length of the outfit. Absolutely love it. It's very professional too. I feel like it's something I can still wear to certain job setting, certain kind of, you know, it's just, it gives you, it's a suit fit, and the fabric is actually a suit fabric that I picked up over the holiday season, and I did show you guys that. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, so we're gonna put this over here. So the book I'm gonna focus on for this week's reading vlog, because this is just gonna be one big video, Kaleidoscope, and this is from Cicely Wong, and this is a family saga, and it's a historical fiction, a family saga, multi-generational storyline. So I'm excited to get into this and to read it. I'm hoping it gets me in a good, you know, good, because I think one of the reasons why I hadn't picked up any book this week was because I was still feeling some kind of way about the last book I read. And I hate when book put you in a funk that you're just scared to pick up another book, because you want a book that's just gonna like wow you and leave you in a good positive note. Then, you know, this did. So not this, but you know, the other book. But I'm going to start this tonight. The weather is not looking good. We're talking about some snow tonight and ice. So this is going to be a nice book to cuddle up to, and I'm excited for that. For right now, I want to start another stone project, but I want to see what I got as far as fabric. These are most of the fabric I have. I have a few more that's in another bag, but those are more a different kind of fabric that I wouldn't be interested in. But I don't know what was in this basket that I have. This was the basket that was in my closet, and it was filled with fabric. So the whole goal now is to go through all the stuff that was in here, see what I want to put away, and see what I want to use for a future project. Then I'm going to give you a glimpse into my pattern basket, so you can see some of the patterns that I have. And that will be it for what I want to do today. It's more of an organization, and then once I get all this out the way, then I can just be comfortable in my book and do some reading. But my mind is like, oh, what's the next project? What next project? And I'm excited that I'm in the mood to sew. I mean, I really hope that I will have somewhere to wear some of these stuff I'm sewing, because where am I wearing, you know, I don't have any events or anything coming up anytime soon. But again, I'm not going to make a lot of winter stuff, because I think what I made I still can wear early spring still. And there's other stuff that I plan on making that I'm going to stick to more of a spring, because this way it won't be a waste. And as well as me trying to lose weight, it's barely coming off of me, guys. I'm only I'm only down 3 pounds this month. It's a lot, but in my mind I'm like, I'm yo-yoing, and I can't stand it. But I'm still gonna make stuff that is easy for me to tailor if I have to pull it in. Like the pants is easy for me to put in if I have to. The top that I make, absolutely easy for me to take in the sides if I have to, if I, you know, lose weight and I want to wear it. So gladly, none of these are difficult pattern that's, you know, that would be hard to take in. They're pretty easy to take in if I have to. All right, let me stop blabbering and let's get through these and see what I have. I'm hoping I have some good stuff here. Hopefully they're not all crap that I can't use, but we're gonna go through them. Alright guys, so after going through all this, I definitely need to go fabric shopping, because I don't have a lot of things to make much, to be honest. I still have pajama fabric, and considering making some more pajamas, so I was glad I have that. I have this, and this is probably it's not going to give me anything. I literally don't have no, I can't make anything substantial with this. I think this is like a half a yard, or maybe even a yard. It might be a yard, so maybe if I get one more yard of this. My yellow dress, I still have fabric left over. It is enough to make a shorts, so I can make a summer shorts with this. Then we have this that I use. What did I make with this? I don't think I made, no, didn't make anything with this. But this is enough that I can make a dress and I can make a shirt with this. I think I have about 3 yards or maybe 2.5. Yeah, so I can make a cute summer dress with this. It's enough material, I think, that I can get away with this. I have tons of this fabric that I bought last year, never used it. I believe this is like 4 yards, so there's some summer dress I can make maybe 2 outfits out of this, or a summer dress and maybe like a cute shorts. This is I thought it was the same. I thought it was the same, but it's not. That's a bummer. They look exactly like the same color, but they're not. It's black, but it's from afar it probably looked the same, but close up you can tell there's 2 different things. Because I thought I can use extras of this, but that's a bummer. It's 2 different fabric. Yeah, and it's very thin compared to this. Yes, this is thinner. Oh, that's a womp womp. I still have this, which is another suit fabric, and I want to experiment on the blazer. So that's another reason why I'm holding on to this, because that is a project of mine to do a blazer for the first time, which I know it's going to be a lot of work. I also have this cheap fabric. It's cotton. It's poly and cotton, and it's 2 yards, so I can definitely make a shirt out of this, and it's gray. It's a different kind of color that I normally don't wear, but I can make a shirt out of this. And then I have my African print. I am saving this beautiful print that I am saving for a summer dress. I have a similar to what I made last year that I want to make with this, but this is a print that I have to be careful with because prints, you know, you've got to cut it a certain way. And then this is just a yard that I plan on making some scarf head wrap with this, and it's only a yard. So this is all I have. So I have to go fabric shopping because I don't have fabric to do some other stuff. All right, so on here, this is where I keep all my patterns. So I'm gonna pull you guys in some more so you can get a closer view. Okay, so I have a lot of pattern, but I've never completely stick with a pattern. 1, based on my body type, and 2, I never like a pattern completely like a pattern. I always something about it I want to change. But let's start with the recent buy. So I showed you the one. Drop something. We already talked about this. This is the one that I just made. These are some basic shirts that I want to make because I don't have a lot of basic shirts. So I want to make a few basic shirt, and this gives you six option. Yeah, and there's some, of course, I'm not interested in. Like the ones with a lot of pocket in the front. No short sleeve for me. So I like the ones in the bottom because I like the option of making it into like a square bottom like this. So I want to make a few shirts with this. This is the next project that I really want to work on, but I don't have the fabric for it. So I want to make some jumpsuit, and I want to make this one here, but with sleeves. And they have like a one in the bottom. So this one here is what I really want to make. But I don't have any fabric right now to even try and make any of that. This is also something that I am excited for. I'm going to have to do a lot of alteration because the bigger size that they give you is a large, and I ain't a large. So, but I definitely want to make this. I do want to make this as well, but this is definitely my kind of dress, especially in the summertime. And so I plan on making this, and I'm probably going to do a 3/4 sleeve instead of a long sleeve because I want to be able to wear this when it gets hot. And so I want to make it long sleeve, 3/4 sleeve. But this one with some denim is a yes for me. And this, I'm seeing this in the future for me. And it doesn't look, based on the amount of pieces that you are cutting, it's actually a pretty easy sew. So let's get in here. So I'm not going to show you everything because we'll be here forever. But I'm just going to give you some of my favorites that I have. And some that I have never done this one. I never done that dress. I've always said I'm going to. So let's go. I did this one, but I didn't do the what do you call that again? The yellow duster. What do you call it? But I can show you the pants. Let me grab the pants. The pants. So this was the pants that I made last year, and I think I showed you guys. So I never finished the hem, and unfortunately I cut it. It was too big, and then I've decided to alterate it again, and then I cut it too small. So maybe when I lose weight, I will just revisit this and finish it up. But for right now, it is unfortunately a little too snug for me, and I don't like it like that. So that one is sitting there. But I'm gonna make another one, and also make this. I'm gonna make the whole outfit except for the tank top. I'm not. Let's see what else have I done in here. I've made this, and it's somewhere downstairs. These pants. Let's see what else I want to show. I have made this top, but it doesn't look nothing like this. I actually completely changed it. This is for the black. At the end of each video you see that black top. This is actually the pattern that I used, that I altered. Also I think I did it in white, and I did it in that burgundy, like back in 2021 December. This is the pattern that I use, but of course it looks nothing like that because I altered it the way I wanted it to fit my body. I want to make this denim pattern. I don't like the picture. I would never do that. I don't like the picture. I like the style, but that print is a no for me. But this in like a solid color, like maybe a yellow or black or white, I'm considering doing that. Some of these patterns I got thinking that I was gonna like it, and I got home, I'm like, I I don't like it. I want to do this as well. This is so me for the summertime. So me. Alright. Let's go through some more that I want to show. I also have the bag stuff, which I am going to do with some of these scraps. I have a lot of scraps that I'm going to turn into like quilted kind of style and make a few bags. This is also a pattern for the top that I like. Let me go through. I really want to make this dress. Again, the right fabric is so hard to really get the right fabric of some of these. I made this. I never wore it, but I did make that. It's somewhere in the closet. So I actually want to make everything on here. I made the dress, the bottom. I did make that dress. It is the dress that I was sitting down holding in Marlon James' book. This is actually a pattern. I haven't made anything from this pattern, but I absolutely love the pants for this pattern. And of course you can make it into a skirt as well, but I love the pants. Again, the right color, the right fabric. And this is another one that I haven't made yet, but I want to. I love wrap dresses, absolutely love wrap dresses, but again, the right fabric is hard to find right now. I don't know what's going on with my this. I am excited to make. I want to make this so bad, but I don't have enough fabric. But these denim pants as well as the top. But you can make this with regular fabric. It doesn't have to be denim, but I just think it would be nice denim to make this. And this is what I used to make my pajama. Even though it's not a pajama print, I just will not wear this as regular. This is pajama to me. So the pajamas that I've made so far, I use this print. I made the shorts from this as well, and that's also made the pants. And this is my pajama. I don't even know what they said this is supposed to be, because she got heels on. But I'm sorry, this is pajama for me. I want to make this, but I really want to make it out of linen fabric, and I could not find linen fabric. Last year I went to several garment place and they did not. I know there's a place in New York I can go that I most likely will find it, but it was just not in my, it's just out of reach for me. So my goal is to find some linen, and I want this so bad. This would be just so nice to go out in the summertime with, and I love it. But again, I have to find really nice linen fabric for this. Yeah, like what she has on. Like, look at that. So that's all I'm going to show you guys. I know there's a lot more in here, but these are the ones I want to do. And some of these are not, I couldn't fit in the bag back. I just threw them in here. So it's kind of growing, but I know eventually I'm going to go through them and see what I want to like file away somewhere else and I'm not interested anymore. And but yeah, so this is it. So I am going to put away these fabrics, and of course put this away in my corner, and yeah, and I'll see you in a few. finished this week is Kaleidoscope by Cicely Wong. And this is a family story. So in this story we have um, a mixed biracial family. You have a mother who is Chinese, a father is white. They have two daughters, and you have the older daughter who is portrayed as the perfect child, the most helpful, the brains of the family. The family has they're entrepreneurs and they have this successful business, and she's been very much a creative person in that. And you have a younger daughter who's more free spirit, who's not as intertwined in the family as her sister is. Then tragedy, I can't speak, tragedy happened, and the older daughter passed away. And then there's this overwhelming grief with the family as they fall apart, because essentially she was the glue to the family. In this, you get like a part, it's separated in parts, and you can feel it, because the first part of the story was very dramatic in a lot of things that were happening, and it was very much a page turner. Then when you get to the second part, it focuses so much on grief, but it's also the younger daughter who is trying to find herself in the midst of all of this, because of how she is looked at in the family. Her parents are expectation that she will never be able to fill her sister's shoes, but she's also don't want to let go of certain things that bonded her with her sister. She's also involved with a guy that she's always had a thing for. Her sister started dating him, and again, the sister is painted as the perfect child, the perfect sister, the perfect everything. That when they decided that they were going to go to this trip, they were going to Asia, they went to India, and it's more of a getaway to escape all the things that were happening with the family. And you learn more about her. You get to know her in a different way of how she processes things and how she's grieving. But then there's also some secrets that comes out, because in reality there's no such thing as a perfect person. So as she's learning little things that she didn't know about her sister, which is for her are a little bit heartbreaking, because she thought she had a better bond with her sister. But then she's also learning about the flaws of her parents, the idea of keeping up with the Jones personality that they have, and all the cracks in their foundation that she saw, that she didn't see, but she saw as this grieving process is going on. Disappointed, I say, and sad in the mother in this, especially at the end. I like how the book is crafted. There are bits and pieces of it that I find that was slow, and it was like it took a while to get through certain parts, because it was more of a can I remember that book? It felt like she was having to eat, pray, whatever, you know that book, guys. I can't even think of it right now. It's on my shelf. But she was having that kind of moment in this storyline. That's what it gives me, with all the traveling that she was doing, and how she wanted to do for herself and be completely independent and free spirit, as she always was, but in a different way. And then one of the things I like about this, where it shows how parents are often, sometimes when they notice that their children have the personality that is different. For instance, if you have one child that you feel you need to be a little bit more present with, a little bit more guidance that you have to give them, because you see certain flaws, versus another child that you just knew that child's going to be independent, that child's going to be strong, that child's going to not need as much attention. You forget that at the same time that it's still your child, that even though you think they're strong and they can stand on their own, they still need to feel that love and attention from a parent. And you see that in this, and you get to understand why that happened, but it doesn't make it right. And but it happens a lot in some parents, that they don't even realize they're doing it. And so you see that here, and I like that part of the story, how it is how it's discussed in the book, and that was interesting. Now this is not, I would say, you're not gonna, I wasn't blown away by the story, to be honest with you. But I do find that books like this is important to read, because it's something to learn from in terms of grief and family dynamic. So I like that part, but it's just, it wasn't as, you know, it's not a book where I was just say, it completely captivated me. It didn't, but it was okay. I still feel like it was still worth reading, that kind of deal. So yeah, so that's how I feel about this. This is what I finished this week. It's been a interesting week. The weather been sucky, guys. I hope the weather is at least decent in some people's area, but here it's just been raining and ice and snow. And, so, but yeah, I'm going to try to read one more book, and my next video is going to be my Black History book video, and I'm also going to be doing the coming up pick from the jar for the subscriber book for the, February. And yeah, the month is done, guys. Literally 4 more days left. It is done. So I'm gonna, you know, squeeze one more book in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching this one of my creative art and craft kind of sewing video. And yeah, I love my outfit. Let me know what you think about this simple get up. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.